We're strong.
And we're women.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jane.
And this is Bitch and Batch, our series where we break down this week's episode of Colton Underwood's season of The Bachelor.
It's week 3. Pew, pew, pew.
I really liked this episode.
I know it was fun.
We had a blast. The Bachelor's a good show.
Yeah.
You start it and you're like, this dumb show. And then something happens and you're like,
Really not.
is that Terry Crews?
There were so many moments this week where Colton was like being nice to his ladies, and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, when they announced that Colton was the Bachelor, both of us were like, oh, boo. And then the season started and we were like, oh, at least he's not Ari. And then, last week we were like, he's growing on us. This week?
We love Colton. I don't know what it is. I remember he put his hand on one of their legs, and I was like, oh, stop it.
He was really hot, this Polly.
Ooh, maybe that is why they put that goddamn shower scene so much in the first 2 episodes. Because they didn't have a lot of hot Colton content. And this week we didn't need it anymore.
Because we got Colton as a hot pirate, shirtless in a pool. We got him shirtless working out. We got a lot of sexy Colton content.
Yeah, which is shocking because I was not attracted to Colton at all until this week over.
Neither was I. He won me over. I want to date him now. We'd be very uncompatible.
We're not. Well, you're a blonde woman. But the bleach blonde women, cause their hair is blonde.
Yeah, he likes the skinny little blonde.
However, he has
You're skinny and little. I'm blonde. Together we'd make the perfect. Colton, want to date both of us? I don't like where this is going.
But I was gonna say, he does have some women that he really likes that are not just white blonde girls, which is honestly shocking. Like Katie, he really likes Katie. Second. My landline texted me again. Stay warm. Sunglasses emoji. I've never met this man.
It's cold in New York, you guys.
Or were we? Let's go through it. The episode.
This week had 2 group dates and a one-on-one and a pool party instead of a cocktail party.
First group date. Who's on it? Still too many women to tell you. We got pirates. We staged pirate battle. The women dressed up as pirates. They saved Colton. Who got the rose? Was it Caitlin? I think it was Caitlin.
They were flirting, doing a thing, and everyone else was just kind of staring at them awkwardly like, well, I'm flirting too. But everyone was really working with Caitlin, who my phone keeps trying to autocorrect to Caitlin, which is confusing because there is a Caitlin.
Well, no more.
Oh, did she go home?
Yeah, she was the one he sent home on the group date, remember?
Oh. He asked her to open up and share something personal about her life, and she just said, I don't know what to open up about other than my life is good. And he sent her home. Pirate group date also had a after party where they went to a restaurant in LA called Big Daddy's, which I felt uncomfortable about. We got so much Demi, Tracy drama.
Once again, we need someone new. Demi is just she's doing the very generic villain thing of, I'm gonna impress him. I'm gonna do more than everybody else. Am I doing more? She just too much.
I wanna know what props intern had to go and find her a blindfold, a paddle, and a fake hand. She had to go to production and ask for those things, and they had to be like, oh yeah, we'll get you those things. Yeah. Blindfold, paddle, fake hand, we got you. I did not like that. Demi, stop! This is why they sent Catherine home, because they realized they had more than enough material with Demi.
Catherine, he just doesn't like Catherine that much. I mean, I thought she was fine by the end. Yeah. I have a feeling she could make it to paradise.
She'll bring Lucy.
I'm thinking of the people as they leave. Who's going to make it to paradise? I wonder if, they'll bring the I don't think either of the pageant girls are going to win. But I wonder if they would bring both of them to paradise.
Oh, they will.
I'm trying to figure out who would thrive in paradise. They always bring the 2 rivals because we got David and Jordan.
How could you forget?
My love. Now that I'm so hyper aware of how they edit poorly, look at the people we hated who were good. Crystal. We hated Crystal, and she's great. Okay, back to the episode.
Then he went on a one-on-one with Elise, and it was really cute and made me really like Colton.
This is one of the cutest dates on The Bachelor. So he rented out an amusement park, flew her on a helicopter to an amusement park, first helicopter of the season. And then he was like, this isn't actually a one-on-one, this is a group date, surprise. But then a bunch of little kids came running out, and they hung out with the kids because Colton has a charity charity to help kids that are chronically ill in the hospital get out of the hospital and like have a good fun time. So they hung out with the little kids and they went on the carousel. And then at one point the kids left so they could have like their one-on-one date. And they went on the roller coasters. And it was just all very charming.
And Colton was really good with the kids, which was cute to see. If you're Elise, you gotta be thinking like, okay, I'm 31. I'm ready to settle down. I'm looking for a partner to get married and have children. And then you... given a hot 26-year-old Colton who's amazing with children and like claims to be ready to settle down. Like, I think she's gonna make it really far. I don't think she's gonna win, and I'm gonna feel so bad for her when she gets cut. I think she'd make a really good Bachelorette. Just saying it. At least for Bachelorette.
I really think so. Don't they always for the Bachelorette pick someone from the previous season?
Until Ari. It's Colton now. We like it.
I feel like Elise could be the Bachelorette. Like, I could very much see that happening.
She'd be so relatable. She's really likable. Of course, now that I'm saying this, it's going to come out that she's a horrible person or something.
Well, you know, that doesn't usually happen with the women, thank God. Anyways, okay, so in the final group date, we had Terry Crews and his wife, and they were working out in the gym. They brought all the girls to a gym, and they were like, we're going to test you and see who's like the strongest woman of the Bachelor. So they're in the gym, they're working out, they're getting motivation from Terry and Rebecca Crews. They're like, ah yes, love, Colton, woohoo. And then he talks to a few of them. He really hits it off with Nicole because she gets the rose, group date rose, even though she does bad competition. So they have a little competition and Onyeka wins the strongest woman. The challenges were like Bachelor theme, so they had to push like a 150-pound cake across the dirt, and then they had to roll a tire that was painted like a ring, a ball that had a heart on it, and they had to like lift up the heavy heart. Like, the girls were very strong, and I was highly impressed. Not that I doubt women at all, but the women of the Bachelor tend to, you know.
I think they're trying to do better. I feel like it's like a pageant thing where like you actually find out that all the contestants are like really educated and like you have to be more qualified to be Miss America than you do to be president. I feel like the show might end up going in that direction where it's like contestants are like amazing, but we're just making fun of them because, you know, they're like beautiful women and like, oh, if you're a woman who's focused on beauty, you must like eat that. And they had like a little party after. Colton is really good at seeing good qualities in each and every one of them. Every time he has one-on-one time, he's like, this girl makes me feel this way. She's really good at this. He's really good at seeing the individual good traits of all the different women. And I appreciate that. I wrote, I'm in love with Colton.
As the moral of this episode, how far we have come. I feel like we've been with him for a long time now.
It's like we've always had him.
Oh. Lauren Zima from E.T., like Roses and Rose, said that Colton's like, I've got a Ben Higgins vibe, and I was like, I see it now, because Ben Higgins, as we all know, is America's sweetheart.
He was also 26 at the time. I love Ben Higgins.
Ben Higgins is obviously overall the best Bachelor we will ever have.
Well, Colton, I feel like by the end of this, given the rate that we're going now,
could.
Although maybe, like, we'll go a full arc, and next episode will be like, he's the love of our lives, and then he'll do something horrible week 5, and we'll be like, it's really hard, but, you know, we're here for him, and then by the end of it, we'll hate him again.
Who got voted off? Caitlyn, yes.
Catherine is gone, and then there was a blonde lady in a green dress that we could not figure out her name.
No, they never showed her name at any point during the episode. I don't think I've ever seen her on the show, so bye-bye.
Whoever you were.
And then Bree, who was fake Australian.
We saw the producer today. At one point, he walked off the set when the pageant girls were bickering, and they were both telling him that the other one was being manipulative and deceitful, and he got really confused. So he walked off set to talk to his producer, and we saw the back of her, and it's that brown-haired lady that he's gonna hug later in the season when he's crying, and it all goes to heck.
To heck.
It all goes to heck.
I have a prediction. I think he might give the one-on-one to Nicole next week. This is not just because I like Nicole. I was not expecting her to get the group date rose this week.
Yeah.
Either Nicole or Katie. I feel like one of them. It's time. Or maybe Hannah.
I think the reason why Hannah G hasn't gotten a date or a group date rose or any of that stuff is just because he likes her so much that he's like, she's fine. She's gonna get my first rose at every rose ceremony. I don't need to give her more special attention.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. Our channel's called Lunarbuzz. I like the moon. She likes bees. I love romance. Thank you, Target, for these shirts.
Look at them. They're so cute.
These notes are not helpful. I tried to take notes to help this thing, and my notes just say things like, I had to rescue him. Hannah B needs to calm down. Big daddies. Never been kissed. Ooh, Katie. Tracy just pouts. Like, these are just phrases that won't help this episode.